Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here. Today I'm back for episode number 17 of my Los Angeles Rams Connected franchise series here on Madden NFL 16. So today we've got some Week 16 action going up against the New England Patriots. They're going to be our opponent this week, and going up against the Patriots should be an interesting matchup just because they do not have Tom Brady anymore. So it is going to be kind of seeing what the team would look like without their star quarterback. And as a Patriots fan myself, I think that the rest of the roster is pretty good. So I think that this is still going to be a tough challenge, especially going up against that good young defense that they have. But we should be able to exploit them when we are on defense, just because I think that, they're starting their rookie quarterback, Tommy Ryans, and I just think that we'll be able to have our way against them. So anyway, you can see I'm scouting the offensive line here. I pretty much, the way I've been using the scouting points, really only looking at the first two ratings and then only going for the third if I think that the guy could be a true stud. It's really helped me save enough training points over the years, or over the weeks, I should say, that I've been able to scout pretty much every position now, which is good to see. So anyway, we're in some contract negotiations, and you can see I give Tavon Austin an extension of 4 years, $16 million deal. I gave him a little bit more guaranteed money than I like to give, just because I have confidence that he's going to be on the roster for a while. But then there were two other guys who were looking for new deals, Akeem Ayers and TJ McDonald. McDonald was definitely the most interesting one. He's been our starting strong safety this season. And I think he's been pretty good. He's a good run supporter, but he doesn't really help us much out in the secondary. His zone coverage is like in the mid-80s, which isn't too bad, but I just think in coverage overall he kind of struggles. So it's just a deal that I didn't really want to do before the offseason started. I think that once we kind of have a better grip of where our cap space is going to be entering the offseason, then I think we'll be able to go back to McDonald. And, I'll probably bring him back, but like I said, it's just not something I was too anxious to do, unlike the, the Tavon Austin deal. So anyway, there is the starting quarterback for your New England Patriots, Tommy Ryans, out of Miami. So it should be an interesting matchup. They're going to be without Jamie Collins. We are still without Marvin Jones and Danny Trevathan. It is going to be Trevathan's last week out, that we will get him back next week, which is exciting. And a lot of you guys have been asking for some stats up to this point in the season, so I just went through some of them really quickly. I'm not going to really highlight anyone too much. You can see McDonald's actually leading the team in tackles, though. Like I said, he's been a really good run supporter for us out of that strong safety spot. And Aaron Donald's got 19 sacks so far this season. That is something to watch as we enter the last couple weeks of the year. I think he's going to need, what would that be, like 4 or 5 sacks, I believe, to break the NFL record. I think it's 22.5 by Michael Strahan, I want to say. But anyway, I did notice in the team stats that we were first in yards against and, I want to say 27th or 28th in yards for so far this season. So I thought that maybe we should up the quarter length to 15 minutes. And I will say that this game, I think, dragged on a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So in the future, I'm going to go back down to 13 minutes. I was playing at 12. I'd been playing on 13 at the beginning of the year, and then when I switched the sliders around, I bumped it down to 12. But I think 13 is the way to go. I think it produces a pretty good length of game, and, the yards aren't too important, but either way, like I said, taking on the Patriots this game from LA. So here we go, getting things started. First drive of the game for New England. It's Tommy Ryans dropping back, looking. He's going to fire over the middle, and it's Gronkowski, but he could not hang on. So that will set up fourth down. The Pats would punt it away. Here comes Blake Wells out to lead his Rams offense onto the field for their first drive of the game. So here we go, 2nd and 3. And you can see here I saw Pat Chung was drifting up and showing blitz, so I knew that they were going to be in man coverage. I audible to a pass play, and this is a money route against the man coverage here. Jared Cook going to the outside. He is going to make the play and stay in bounds. He's got a lot of room to run inside of the 15, and he's actually pushed out right at the 15, but he was being covered by Rayshon Patrick, a guy I meant to highlight in the pregame. He is an 87 overall rookie right outside linebacker for the New England Patriots. I think he was a second-round draft pick, and I think they actually took him with one of the 2 second-rounders that we traded them, because if you guys remember in the offseason, we used our 2 second-round picks to trade back up into the first round and take Blake Wells at the end of the first. I believe the Patriots then selected Tommy Ryans and Rayshon Patrick in the second round, so kind of an interesting little twist there. Ryans might have been a first-round pick, I don't quite remember, but here we go. After our touchdown, it's Nick Fairley returning the fumble all the way into the end zone. It was Lance Briggs getting to the quarterback there on the pressure, and then Fairley picks it up and rumbles his way into the end zone. Take a look at the little celebration here. I didn't even know what I clicked to make him do that. I think it was like L1 or R1, but either way, we've now jumped out to an early 14-0 lead, really controlling this game so far. But it is the Patriot offense getting things going. It's Josh Gordon over the middle, picking up some yards after the catch, a total gain of 19. Now Dion Lewis busting this one to the outside. He's got a lot of speed, and he's going to pick up a big chunk right there across midfield to about the Rams' 33-yard line. Now the drive continues for the Patriots. Shotgun set, Ryan, short drop back, looking, tons of time, fires. He's got his man Julian Edelman inside of the 20, and the Patriots now looking to put some points on the board and get back in this ball game. Play action fake, Ryan's fires. He's got his man. Josh Gordon hanging on, tight coverage, but a good throw and a better catch right there. 3rd and goal coming up now. Lewis bounces this one to the outside, and he is into the end zone. Good block by the fullback, Darrell Young, right there to pick up James Laurinaitis, blitzing through the A-gap. And the Patriots are on the board as they make it a 14-7 game. So next possession for the LA Rams. Back to the ground game we go. It is Todd Gurley up the middle for a gain of about 9. Now later in the drive, 2nd and 6. It is Wells looking to the flat. Gurley out of the backfield now, picking up the first down and about a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 6. Now Wells out of the I formation, dropping back. He's going to look again to his receiving running back out of the backfield right there. That time it is Trey Mason picking up the first down. And then the drive continues. It's Todd Gurley busting up the hole to about the 21-yard line. But this play is coming back. A hold is the call on Rashad Poteet. So here we go now. That sets up 1st and 19, play action fake. Wells looking down the field. He's got Jared Cook over the middle to the 26-yard line. Wells is 5 of 5 to start out the day. Now here we go. 1st and 10, pitch play to Gurley. Bust to the outside, trying to get to the corner. Check out the stiff arm on, I'm not even sure who exactly that is there. I think it might have been Jordan Richards, as that was an impressive play. But 3rd and inches, and it's a Mason getting stuffed in the backfield, so we would have to settle for the field goal. 17-7 is the score now. Next, Patriots drive. It's Tommy Ryans finding Julian Edelman wide open over the middle of the field for a big gain right there. Now 2nd and 3 later in the drive. Ryans firing short. He's got his man Josh Gordon, who of course took Tom Brady's number 12. We saw that Joe Montana had his number given to Brock Osweiler earlier in the season. Now we're seeing Tom Brady's number be given to Josh Gordon. Some, I don't know what the proper term would be there, but you saw Deion Lewis break a pretty nice tackle in the backfield there, picking up about 9. Next play, 2nd and 1. Gordon over the middle. He's going to pick up 20 more. Now 2nd and 10 coming up from the 11-yard line. Hand off to Lewis, who's going to get to the outside, and he's going to be brought down at the 1-yard line. Now 3rd and inches coming up. It is a play action fake. Ryans can't escape the pressure. He is sacked. Alec Ogletree with the big play, and New England might have to settle for a field goal of their own. So it is 17-10, and then on the next drive, a bad throw by Wells. He is intercepted by Pat Chung. I thought that wasn't a bad decision. It looked like he kind of just threw behind his target right there, and it was an easy pick for Pat Chung. So the Patriots get great field position now, just outside of the 2-minute warning. Hand up to Lewis, who is going to break a tackle, getting to the corner, and being brought down at about the 7-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, under 2 minutes to play. Ryans out of the shotgun, looking back at the end zone, and it is Julian Edelman who is going to tie this game up at 17 apiece with his touchdown right there. So 17 all now with 1:45 to play. Next Rams drive, it's Todd Gurley on the screenplay. A lot of green in front of him. He's going to pick up a big chunk right there to the 42-yard line. Now later in the drive, 3rd and 4, under a minute to play in the half. It's Tavon Austin catching the short pass and picking up the first down. Now empty backfield for Wells. He is going to drop back, look short again to the flat. And it is the not-so-sure-handed Jared Cook making the grab this time. Now later in the drive, 3rd and 1. Shotgun formation, hand off to Gurley. He's got the first down to about the 28-yard line. Now under 30 seconds to play. We call our first timeout. Next play is a play-action fake. Wells with the 2 timeouts can use the middle of the field here, and he does just that, picking up a gain of 9 with Jared Cook. 2nd and 1 coming up. Wells dropping back. He's going to try and take a shot at the end zone here. Nowhere to go, so he fires it short. It's Kenny Britt who's going to get out of bounds. Nice play by Britt to keep us from having to call our last timeout. Next play, it's Wells dropping back, tons of time, tries to scramble, and he is brought down. Chandler Jones, so we have to call our last timeout. 9 seconds left. I decided to take a risk here and take one final shot at the end zone, but the Patriots send the blitz, get the sack, and that is going to wind all the time left off the clock. So the Rams are going to come away empty-handed as we enter the half. Some clock mismanagement there on my part. I thought we could have taken one more shot at the end zone right there, but it turned out to not be successful. I don't necessarily disagree with the decision making. I always like to be aggressive in spots like that, but it does not pay off this time around. Luckily for us, we do start the second half with the ball, so here we go on our first drive. It's 3rd and 7, and it's Tavon Austin making the grab right there for the first down across midfield to the New England 46-yard line. Now same drive, 2nd and 10. It is Wells, play action fake, looking deep, and it's Kenny Britt making the leaping grab, hanging on, and that is a huge gain of about 35 yards. Now, here we go, 3rd and 10 from the 11. It is going to be a short little pass to Jared Cook. He is brought down well short of the first down marker, and the Rams would settle for the field goal. Now we skip ahead a little bit later in the third quarter. It's the Patriots with the ball, but Tommy Ryans turns it over. E.J. Gaines jumping the route there and making the interception. Now we take over with great field position from about the 25-yard line. Wells going play action. He's looking, fires it on the run. He's going to find Tavon Austin there for the 9-yard gain. Next play, 2nd and 1, play action fake. Wells looking, end zone. It's Austin. He's actually stopped just short of the end zone there, but a pick up a 14. Now 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. It's the next play. Well short, drop back, fires over the middle. Soma good with the grab, and the Rams go up by 2 scores now as they extend their lead to 27-17, thanks to the catch and throw right there from Blake Wells and Soma Good. Now next drive for the Patriots, 3rd and 10. It's Ryans looking deep, but he cannot find his man Josh Gordon there, or cannot connect with his man Josh Gordon there. So the Rams take over, but on 2nd and 11, it is Jabal Shear getting to the backfield for the sack. Now that sets up 3rd and long. On 3rd and 18, I formation. Wells takes the drop back, fuels the rush, and this time it's Dante Hightower with the A-gap blitz coming in for the sack. So the Patriots take over with very good field position. It's Dion Lewis using his elusiveness, getting into the open field, and he's going to take it all the way, 44 yards. It only took 1 play for the Patriots to capitalize on the short field, and that is going to make it a 3-point game once again now early in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10, and it's Robert Quinn's turn to get in on the sack action right there. Now later in the same drive, 3rd and 12, Ryans tons of time. Now he's going to field the rush, evades a tackler, steps up. He's actually going to get credit with the rush here instead of being sacked, but we would take over nonetheless after the Patriots punted it away. Now next drive for the Patriots, or next drive for the Rams, excuse me, it is going to be Tavon Austin over the middle, picking up the short gain. Now it's Todd Gurley up the middle. He's going to pick up about 12 on that handoff. Now 3rd and 11 coming up. Wells firing short. He's got a man good, but we were looking for the block there from Tavon Austin. He could not lay it. So I decided to go for it here because a field goal would have kept it a 1-score game. I really wanted to make it a 2-score game. It's Gurley fighting for the extra yards, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, but there is a flag on the field, and it's going to be holding on the offense. So that pushes us back to 4th and 13, and we are going to instead settle for the field goal. Like I said, I wanted to go for the touchdown here because making it a 10-point game with about 7 minutes or so to play, as you can see, Zuerlein banks it in there. Pretty lucky at that point, but anyway, making it a 10-point game, I really felt would have iced this one. Instead, making it a 6-point game, I honestly, sometimes I don't even like it when you make the lead from 3 to 6 because then it just gives the offense further incentive to go for the touchdown instead of settle for the 3 points and tie the game. They're going to be going for the win instead. So that was kind of my thought process there as to why I was aggressive in that particular situation. But instead, we have to settle for making it a 6-point game, and then here come the Patriots. Ryans driving his offense down the field now, play action fake, feeling the rush, and he's going to lose a huge chunk of yards there. Nick Fairley with the sack. So 2nd and 24 now with about 4 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Ryans looking to the right side. He's got his man. That is going to be a big in right there. Gains almost all of the yards he lost back, and actually he gained all of the yards he lost back now because it's 3rd and 10. Ryans just avoids the rush and finds Julian Edelman. Some poor coverage right there by James Laurinaitis. Could not have picked up Edelman there, I guess. I don't know. I know it was a zone, but still. And then Rob Gronkowski. This was so frustrating. It was 3rd down. Looks like we were going to get the stop, but instead, Ryans just chucks it up in the end zone, and look at Gronkowski go up and make the play. We knew this was going to be a matchup problem going into the game. We do not have a guy who's capable of covering Rob Gronkowski. Maybe TJ McDonald, but he's really not that good in man coverage, so anyway, now we are down by a point with 2 minutes to play, but this was huge right here. Shades of Super Bowl 38 as it's Gostowski kicking it out of bounds there. That is going to give us the ball on the 40-yard line. That gives us very good field position, so we can take our time moving the ball down the field, actually use our run game a little bit with 2 timeouts left. So it's Gurley picking up about 7 there. Now later in the drive, 1st and 10, short drop back for Wells. He's going to scribble to the right side. He will keep it himself. Probably could have made a couple throws there, but just decided to play conservative. Don't want to turn the ball over in this situation. 3rd and 4, hand off to Mason. He's going to find the 1st down marker and get inside of the 40. Now under 30 seconds to play. 1st and 10 for Wells. He's going to fire it short. Once again, just playing it safe here. We're into field goal range at this point. Now we just want to, inch our way forward, make it a little bit easier for Zuerlein. Then another short little throw to Tavon Austin. He's going to pick up the 1st down inside of the 25-yard line. So with just 1 timeout left, I didn't want to call it quite yet. I thought maybe I could get up to the line quickly, spike the ball, and get one final play to make it a little bit closer, but I figured it just wasn't worth the risk. I decided to take our timeout, so it's going to be a 41-yard attempt from Zuerlein. Here comes the snap, ball down, kick is up, kick on the way, and it is good! And the Los Angeles Rams complete the comeback victory and win 33-31. A dramatic 4th quarter comeback is capped off by Zuerlein's game-winning field goal, his 3rd of the afternoon. and we win this ball game. So we pick up our 10th win of the season, securing a double-digit win season. I can't remember the last time the Rams did win double digits. I probably want to say it wasn't since Kurt Warner was on the team, but I could be wrong, so do not quote me on that. They might have had a double-digit win season when Mark Bolger was our quarterback. But, like I said, still very impressive. And with this victory, the Rams do clinch a playoff spot. 10 wins is going to get us into the postseason, so we do not have to worry about clinching a spot in the postseason with a win next week. So we still have stuff to play for next week. However, we could have an opportunity at a first-round bye, and I believe we still need to win to clinch our division, although do not quote me on that. By the time we get there, we might actually – I think it's going to depend on the simulation going into week number 17. It depends on how Seattle and Arizona do into the Week 16 sim. So take a look at the stats here. I'm showing you guys everything. Here come the tackles. Laurinaitis, McLeod led our team with 10 each. And sacks-wise, Hightower, Jones, Ogletree, Stills. Michael Stills is their rookie. New England actually had a couple good rookies. Of course, that Sean Patrick guy I highlighted in Stills as well. But Briggs got a sack. Quinn Fairley, our pass rush, did their job today for sure. So that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.